Let's get it. I'm trying to put money in your pocket, that crypto wallet, that bing bada bing ching ching big profit. Even when the market's sideways, I'm looking for ways to get paid. I'm checking my coins around breakfast, then again around bedtime. Bet this, it's not financial advice, but I'm always right. 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 I'm always right.
Whoa, another shot of the bullet. Loaded, got complex, cocking and pulling. That bottleneck look like the Loch Ness. What are we doing? I'm about to fall out, boy, and the proof's in the pudding. So, can we forget about the things I said when I was drunk? I ain't mean to call you that. I'm ice cold like the keg the bartender tap. On another level like I'm fucking around with ASAP. First, so what's the word? What's the deal? Don't be asking how I'm doing unless you wanna keep it real. Cause I'm all up in my feels. Jesus, take the wheel. This liquor got me more set than Jagged Little Pills.
I can't wait till Friday. Everybody's getting sideways. Pass the bottle back my way. Everybody's getting sideways.
Hola. Are we back yet? Can everybody hear me? All right, guys. Hope everybody had a good evening. My name is Bleeves. This is Bedtime with Bleeves. And it's apparently bedtime with Xfinity because not only did this happen today in my office, it also happened here. So, ta-da. So anyway, let's get into the market. Let's get going. Shapella upgrade is here. We are rocking. We have the power right now. Down 40 on the pre-markets, but really just kind of a mixed bag. Up here a little bit on the NASDAQ futures. We won't know anything decent until Friday when we start to see some of the earnings whispers, but otherwise, then we're talking about the decoupling of the market anyway. So put a pin in that. Are we in altcoin season? Hell no. We are still in Bitcoin season, but along with that, here's what's starting to trend all over Twitter. Altcoin season 2023 is back. That was 11 hours ago. Trader J, 6 months ago, I said, I don't see any alt season in the near future. They've been saying alt season for 6 months. The season is not coming yet. Don't believe them. The possibility of alt season is not far ahead. Alts can pump with Bitcoin. So here we go. Bitcoin will pump soon, blah, 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 blah. When all my macro charts fit together like the pieces of a puzzle, on LTF, there's a huge manipulation, but HTF, when done right, is the most powerful tool. Bitcoin will top out soon, and already alt season begins. And then as you go down here, people are looking at all of this stuff and starting to see that an altcoin season is imminent. So let's just be happy that the possibility exists that we're about to see a nice altcoin season. We get a nice run, and yeah. I am Lord is going to be what we're playing, right? We're all going to be playing it. So let's take a look at the market. The market is pretty much unchanged. I want to say that for the volume, which is under 50 billion, for the volume that we have and for the market cap that we have, it's not all making sense right now. It's just a little bit wonky. We did have the Ethereum run, and then here's what we did have. The Ethereum did not dump at all. We've had some ups and we've had some down in the last few hours, but the moment that we launched, you can see here, like this is the biggest sell-off that we've had in the last 2 hours. Once Shapella, which was right here on this yellow line, once the Shapella upgrade happened, we didn't see anything. And there's a lot of ETH that's been unstaked right now. So they're not selling off. So that to me is an indication of a pretty bullish sentiment. My trade that I set up earlier, I went ahead and washed that one out because it doesn't look like it's going to happen. It doesn't look like we're going to pump. Doesn't look like we're going to dump. It's all just kind of sitting right there. So, I guess that maybe now look, let me also state that we are in just a crazy ass pattern here, right? Look at this right here. Okay. So let's just go back here a ways. We're going to move to the days for this. And you see this right here? Like this is crazy, right? We've got this just gigantic channel here playing out. And then we've got this playing up on the top over here, and it's just expanding, right? And this hitting down here was it just, now we're just up here, right? We're just running wild. And you know what this looks like to me? Death and destruction, right? This looks like to me that we are just in a bad shape here. Let's do this, and then we're gonna what's it look like? It looks like a shark's coming to eat everything. So if you got shorts, if you got longs, if you are whatever you're doing, right? This position right here looks very unsafe. Now, for anything, this is going to be the position in which you short, because when you start to look at this thing, what you're seeing is this run all the way at the top. But look at this. There's no breakout since February. There's no breakout on this channel. It's just a continued move to this upside. So if that's the case, then the only place for it to go is down. And the last time we came down was 1397. If this is continuing to play outward like this into just a bigger disastrous sort of channel, then that's where people are talking about 1358 from. Like that's why you're getting people who are talking about these big dumps all the way down into the 1300s one more time for this purpose. The 50 SMA is sitting right around, and this is, by the way, the day chart. We're sitting at around 1717 right now. 1467 on the 200 SMA. The weekly Let's see where the weekly is. Oh, it's not even on here because I don't have a futures set up. But up here, it's at the 1466, 1467, 1470 line. So I was pretty sure, by the way, that this was going to result in just a massive sort of dump. But then, I guess here's what you got to look at. If that's what I expected the market to do, then the market did something and it reacted completely differently. And I was probably thinking along the lines of what, like at some point, the market's got to do something predictable, right? So I thought that the predictable move was going to be that Ethereum would have a dump and any massive dump. And I actually thought that the dump was going to be to the 1770 line right here in pink. Not even a full dump compared to where some of the areas are that are considered to be low end problems, like not even to that point. My thought was that we're going to be in much better shape, but apparently the world disagrees with me. So we're going to see how this plays out overnight. I think Bitcoin is about to do another. By the way, this is now our Selmo FUD line. So until Selmo FUD, just like whether it's a live stream, doesn't matter where it is, as long as he comes out one day and just says, "Hey, God damn it, believes you were right." We're going to leave that up there just to remind people. And by the way, this is our ETH night here, so we got our ETH stuff up. But until Selmo comes out and says, "Believes, been following you a long time. You've been you're a great guy. Probably one of the goats. Probably, there's a lot of people out there that that make guesses, but you're the only one that really knows. I appreciate you very much. I just believes you're a beacon of light on a cold winter day. You're the sun that drives my crop, or you're the water that fertilizes my land. You're everything to me, and you were right about 30,000. And that's probably what it's going to take. Selmo, if you're out there, if you're watching, if you're not watching, you're going to watch the replay because somebody already called you to tell you about it, right? So, yeah, man. So the Selmo FUD line is here, and rest in peace, Bears. That's all I can say at this point. So thank you very much for that. Now, let's get back to the business at hand. And the business at hand is, let's dig into the news and let's go through this. Ethereum Shanghai update is officially live. We saw it go live 5:26 p.m. Like it went exact, or 5:27 p.m. It went exactly when it was supposed to. Then Ethereum just starts trading flat. We get and we're looking at it on the short term, and it just continues to trade flat. We don't see any kind of move to one side or the other. It just kind of holds its position, which was amazing. Now, here's the other part. The other is, I think what we'd be doing is figuring out, like, when is the unlock done? Is everybody able to unstake? Did anything go off without a hitch? What are people doing? And is it maybe the people, the influence people who are not really into it? They're just wanting to be the front, right? Let me sell before anybody else. And it's getting bought back up. Could be. And it's not that many people. Again, could be. But here's the thing. We've got 3 weeks of this, right? It's gonna a little bit more time before we really get a fallout, if there's going to be any fallout. Yeah, so this is an upgrade, by the way. Today, the Xfinity people came to the neighborhood, and I got just a random text message, and this text message said, "Yo, dog, what's up? I'm finna fix your internet on the serious tip, and I am just being for real with you, dog. So, I thought, awesome. But seriously, it says, hi, it's Xfinity Assistant. We've started work in your neighborhood to enhance the network. You'll experience service outage during this time. We anticipate completing our work within the day, right? Then I get another one a few hours later. It says, your service interruption should be resolved as soon as possible. We're working quickly to get you up and running again. Then at the end of the day, it says, unfortunately, we weren't able to completely enhance the Xfinity network in your area. We'll let you know when we've confirmed a date for our return. Then a few minutes later, it says, we'll be working to enhance the network in your area starting tomorrow. So they're coming back tomorrow to continue enhancing the network. And then it says, good news, your service was restored. But since then, it's been just kind of in and out. So I guess that means that we're not going to really have much to go on. So here, I'm just going to go as quickly as I can and wrap this shit up for you as quickly as possible, guys. So stick with me for just a second here. So one more time, Selmo FUD line, because Selmo, yeah. All right. So ETH moves sideways. Now, the next question is ETH holds steady post Shanghai, which defied the expectations. And now Shanghai could change institutional appetite for Ethereum. And what this article basically says is that there's a lot of experts out here looking at Ethereum, thinking that this might be the time, this might be their moment to really get in here and to start shining and getting into it. Now, the next thing is right here. Shiba Inu, BONE could have a major move in store. And then we have BONE. While we're on the subject of BONE, let me tell you guys what I did, just so you guys can see it. We're over here on BONE right now, and old BLEEVESCRYPTO Rex has 19,441 BONE. So let's see what happens with BONE over the next little while. I got to that $1.02, and I said, you know what, like, and it was at 102.2, something like that. And I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's go in. So we went in hard on BONE. I'm looking at the possibility of a run, right? So it says BONE could have major move in store. Vital piece of the group. Growing SHIB that if it doesn't reach $50 this year, after reaching its previous mentioned highs, BONE declined to lows of around $1. Yet since then, the price of the asset has consolidated around the same point. Currently, the crypto is trading at 104. But here it is. The RSI on the token is progressing to 30 oversold levels. When it reaches those oversold conditions, there's a chance for a BONE relief rally. The report states that there is an expectation of at least a dead cat bounce. And that's what I'm holding for, right? Still, BONE first must get past the key daily 50 the SMA 50 barrier, which stands at $1.15 in order to continue a trend upward. Moreover, a barrier at the daily moving average 200 of $1.36 could also prevent the token from further upward movement. Conversely, if these levels are overcome, BONE could reach its February high of $2.10. By the way, this is not on the day. On the day over here, you can see right here, $1.27 and $1.40 is where we're trading right now. So in the event that BONE can start taking All right, guys, at this point, it's just a goddamn nuisance. So everything's going to pump overnight. We're going to be fine. I will see you guys in the morning. Hopefully, I'll have a better internet at that point. Not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I'm always right. We'll talk to you again in the morning. I don't want to take up your time with all of this. But hey, how about this one? Instead of my outro, how about some Lauren Boebert?
You're not aware of any employee taking something that one would consider a vacation time and bringing their computer and maybe logging in just a portion of that time, or not at all. We have more than 25% of federal employees not logging into work, and they're teleworking.
Congresswoman, I do take issue with the characterization that 25% of individuals are not logging in.
It's in this leaked document right here that we just submitted into the record.
You're basing that from 2020, which was in the last administration, and I can't speak to that.
All right, guys, we'll see you in the morning.